95 Honda Accord with a broken temperature control knob. You can see on the back side where it broke. I'm going to fix it with JB Weld and a zip tie. So it should be an easy fix. Before I mix up the JB Weld and apply it, I'm going to rough up these smooth surfaces along the sides where it broke. Using a utility knife, I'm just going to scratch the plastic to try and give the JB Weld a little something to grab a hold to. Cut a little groove in there on both sides. I'm going to do the same thing on the little piece that broke off. May not help, but certainly won't hurt. You mix up equal parts. This is the hardener. This they call the steel, and that looks roughly even to me. Then you mix it up until it becomes a uniform color, that classic JB Weld gray color. I don't want to put on too much because I don't want it to get down in the middle and harden up where that shaft for the temperature control goes down in there. That looks good, and it feels flush across the top, so I think that's in the right position. I'm going to hold it together with this spring clamp, and now it's just a matter of waiting for it to set up. And once it does set up, I'll put the zip tie around it, pull it as tight as I can just to give it a little extra support. 15 hours for a full set. I'll wait 24 hours, and this time tomorrow, take this loose, put the zip tie on it, and put it back on the car. It's been almost 24 hours, so the JB Weld should be fully cured, and it feels like it is. Here's what was left over that I didn't use, and it's hard as a rock, so we are all cured. Now for a little more support, I'm going to put a zip tie around it. Get it on there as tight as I can. And there is room behind the knob, which I'll show you when I put it on. This is not going to get in the way of the operation of the knob. Let me give it one more pull, see if I can get another click. Oh, there it went. Got it a little bit tighter. Clip off the extra, and we are repaired and ready to go back on the car. I also mixed up some JB Weld and put it on the back side of the knob on that zip tie just to ensure that it wouldn't slide off. Here's the space that I was talking about around the shaft of the temperature control. That's why this little box end of the zip tie is not going to be a problem. There's enough room around that shaft to accommodate it. Now it's just a question of lining up the flat side on the shaft to the flat side on the switch. So it should be right about here. It is not gonna slide on. It looks like the problem's gonna be down that bottom left side in that corner. I'm gonna put a small drill bit on my drill and try to get rid of that JB Weld in that little crease down there on the bottom left corner. We should be good now. Now learn from my mistake. You can avoid having to drill it out like that if, after you apply the adhesive, whether it's JB Weld, some type of epoxy, or Gorilla Glue, take a Q-tip and stick it down in there. The Q-tip should soak it up and it should come right out, and you can get it nice and clean, and you can avoid having to drill it out. Now let's try it out. Here's a view from the side. It is down all the way flush with the dash, and we're back in business. So if the back of your temperature control knob breaks, you can fix it with JB Weld and a zip tie, or buy a new knob. They are readily available online. It's your choice. I'm just showing you how I was able to fix mine. Fan speed knob would be the same way on the back side, so if that ever broke, I would do the same thing. This would apply to any make, model, and year of car that has this style of knob. Repair it rather than replace it. That's usually my motto. Hope this information helps you. Thanks for watching.